artist report out going out there at the Lions are looking for a backup quarterback. Um, um, a lot of people. I did a live stream about this Sunday afternoon talking about some of the positions of concern I have about the Detroit Lions. I did a vertical live. Go check that out. My thing is this. I forgot Joe Flacco's still out there. A lot of people say, "Oh, we can just believe in Hendon Hooker, and Hendon Hooker is good." I seen like 2 plays of him being good or 2 drives of him being good. And my thing was this: when you are a rookie backup quarterback, you need to get all the reps you can in the offseason. He come off of ACL, so he missed all the reps as a rookie season for the most part until the very end. He get into the regular season, right? He missed reps. He kind of missing reps because he hurt his hand. The hurt hand or hurt finger trickled down into training camp where he had some misses because his finger still was hurt. So, then he go out there, he looked good versus 3rd and 4th and 5th stringers, and he injured himself. So once again, he had an ACL injury, finger injury, concussion already. So my thing is this: 1, durability is in question. 2, he don't get a lot of reps. And during the season, you don't get a lot of reps with the ones. So that's why you see seasoned quarterbacks like Chad Henne and some of these other dudes go around here and they still in the league because they seasoned. They know defenses. They got composure. And they can hold it down. So, but Hendon Hooker definitely does have the talent. But if you need to go off, you had to sit down or get sick or whatever, you need him to win a quarter or win a half for you. Do you feel comfortable with him doing that? Can you fit him in the itinerary as far as getting reps during the season with the ones? Getting enough reps so if he have to step in, he can step in. Obviously, Sudfeld is not the answer. We can always go back to them having Tim Boyle, a guy who wasn't good in college, but he good enough to be a backup quarterback. And there's been a lot of talk of recently about how they were saying how most black quarterbacks don't make good backup quarterbacks or don't get that opportunity to be backup quarterbacks. Yeah, you got Jameis, and you had the brother out of UCLA, Dorian in Cleveland. You have a few of those guys, but historically, most of the backup quarterbacks, Jeff Hollister, Nick Foles, the ones with success, they've been white. You had Tyrod Taylor, who hung around as a backup. Reason he probably ain't a starter because he can never stay healthy. But nonetheless, you do got a guy like Flacco out there. You do got a guy like Tannehill out there. You do got Cleveland, who got a couple guys out there. But right now, I think if you a team that's vying for the Super Bowl and your window can just be opening or it can be already closed or closing, you don't want a quarterback, incompetency at the quarterback to stop you from winning the Super Bowl when you might need a quarterback to win one game to get you to the Super Bowl and golf and be back, or a quarterback to just be 500 for a 4-game stretch while, your starting quarterback nursing injury, when you can just go ahead and just spend the money right now, get them to know the playbook and cool. And it won't be no controversy. But the Lions are now on the lookout for a quarterback. Here's one trade idea. So I don't really care about the trade. It's just about the report. Now, he said, Brad Holmes, I had talked about this morning that could come down to the wire, or tomorrow. Campbell said, there's a chance, I think we'll have a pretty good idea this afternoon what we need to do ahead to do that, go ahead and do that just to make sure we got our guy other than Nate, for the game. So other than Nate, so it don't seem like they moving on from Nate Sudfeld. So I'm telling you, it go a long way when people like you. So it says, let's just read the article. It says there's one thing we learned about Detroit Lions training camp this summer is that the Lions have a backup quarterback problem. That's further cemented when we got to see the guys in action this past Thursday in Lions' first preseason game. Nate Sudfeld had been showing some improvement during camp, but not on Thursday. He went back to looking exactly like he looked last season. Hendon Hooker had been struggling with mechanics a lot during the camp, and that showed through in the game as well. Here's the thing. Up until Thursday, growing understanding around Allen Park was that the Lions were more than likely going to carry 3 quarterbacks in 2024 because Hendon Hooker is not ready to be a pro yet. That's still true even after it led to a decent drive on Thursday. Even worse is the potentially about to be robbed another week of reps Lions head coach Dan Campbell said on Sunday the Hooker's in concussion protocol. He won't practice Sunday or Monday, and they may not be able to play the game against the Chiefs on Saturday. That's what I said exactly that without reading this article on live. And I had some idiot come in here and said I was hating. I didn't know what I was talking about. They always do that. I don't know if they just want to be heard. If you want to be heard, start your own platform. It's simple as that. If you want to be heard, just start your own platform. It's exactly what I said. He don't have the reps. How can you be a backup quarterback and you don't have the reps in the league? Falcons backup Taylor Heinicke has already been suggested by analysts. We've had another suggestion that could upgrade. That's Browns quarterback Tyler Huntley. I like him a lot too. I like Heinicke and Huntley a lot. I was thinking, but I thought that was Jameis in the picture. They don't look like Jameis. I don't know. He like Jameis. That is Jameis, I think. Say Huntley in the seventh round. The Browns get Houston in sixth. They'd do that because the Browns, they talking about James Houston might be on the chopping block. It says he is currently in battle for the number 2 spot in Cleveland with Dorian Thompson-Robinson and Jameis Winston. There's reason to believe he may lose the spot and be cut. The Browns likely want to continue to work with Thompson, Robinson, and Winston, just a more trusted at QB2 position. So, hey, I'll take Huntley all day. You want to wait for him to get cut? So be it. I think he can play in this league, and I think he got potential to start in this league as well too. But the whole premise of it is they need a quarterback. And people will fight me on Hooker, and they don't know what they talking about. They ain't even good at Madden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't even good at Madden, bro. So yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about. If you was a team that wasn't going nowhere, I would okay, cool. Like fuck, you ain't going nowhere no way. But you got Super Bowl aspirations, and you being too cheap not to get a backup quarterback is what holds you back. You're gonna be kicking yourself. And Brad Holmes, he always got the moniker. One of the things I hate about him is he always a day late and $1 short. It never fails. He's a day late and $1 short. He always on some late shit. Always. So I would jump ahead of the curve, see what's out there. And I was just like, cool. If you got to trade, wait for somebody to get cut, get Tannehill, get somebody back there that can hold it down temporarily. It's even better if you can find somebody that can hold it down permanently. But even though they made the quarterback position even easier more now than ever to play, still difficult and still hard to find good, competent quarterback play. So, but yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think about it, man. But I like Tyler Huntley a lot. That's just my opinion. I like him a lot. I think he did some great things over there in Baltimore. Lamar, I can't believe they let him go. I guess you can't keep everybody, right? So yeah, you can't keep everybody, but that is what it is, man. And but check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate everybody supporting the Patreon. Peace.